It's a presidential year here in the U.S., and though the election's still over 6 months away, we've already been enlightened or depressed by a large number of candidate debates and town halls. Now, whatever your political views, you have to be impressed with how the candidates seem able to instantly recall policy, financial, and data details off the top of their heads. Trade figures, funding levels, voting records, their ability to deliver these on the spot under bright lights and hostile questioning for 1, 2, 3 hours. That's amazing. Now, in the corporate world, it's also proxy season now, with managers and directors under their own spotlights at annual meetings. One pattern in the works at these meetings is more focus on and accountability for board members. Proxy access brings investors increasingly into the work of the board. Activists are tying environmental, social, and governance issues more closely to strategic and operational goals. The fact that governance is tied in with the ESG movement suggests its growing importance right there. Traditional board involvement in annual meetings consisted of a wave of the hand when being introduced and deferring any shareholder questions to management. Now, slowly, more questions are making their way through this stone wall directly to board members, usually on such items as executive pay, the role of the audit committee, or board structure. Here's a good hypothetical for board members. What if your role at the corporate annual meeting looked less like an awards dinner and more like one of those presidential town halls? Watch the next political roasting like this and imagine yourself as chair of the audit or compensation committee, sitting on that stage under the spotlight, maybe even being grilled by Anderson Cooper. Tell us your executive pay philosophy, how your board came up with it, its details, and why you think it's effective. How does it compare to benchmark companies? As an audit committee chair, how did you miss this restatement item? What will its precise financial impact be? Discuss your last board evaluation and what it found on the board's diversity, its talent, its tenure. Okay, CNN likely won't be hosting any corporate board town halls this annual meeting season. But if they did, would you be ready? I'm Ralph Ward from the Boardroom for April.